Speak hey there, Timeless Sagas fans. Today, we're delving into a story that combines science, war, and humanity's never-ending quest for progress. So sit back, relax, and let's take a journey back in time to explore the Haber process and its astonishing impact on the First World War. Picture this, it's the early 20th century, and the world is facing a massive food shortage. With a booming population and limited resources, feeding everyone is becoming an increasingly challenging task. Enter Fritz Haber, a brilliant German chemist and Nobel laureate, who had a groundbreaking idea to solve this pressing issue. Haber figured out a way to extract nitrogen from the air and convert it into ammonia, which can then be used to create fertilizer. This process, now known as the Haber process, was a game-changer for agriculture, and it allowed farmers to produce enough food to feed millions of people worldwide. But, as with any good story, there's a twist. Haber's revolutionary invention wasn't just a blessing, it was also a curse. You see, ammonia isn't just a vital component in fertilizer, it's also used to create explosives. And wouldn't you know it, the world was gearing up for one of the bloodiest conflicts in human history, the First World War. Haber, being the loyal German patriot that he was, offered his genius to the war effort. The Haber process was quickly adapted for the production of explosives, and the German military soon found itself with a virtually endless supply of ammunition. This allowed Germany to prolong the war, causing unimaginable destruction and death. But Haber's contribution to the war effort didn't stop there, folks. Oh no, he had another trick up his sleeve, one that would earn him the chilling nickname, the father of chemical warfare. You see, Haber also played a key role in developing poison gas as a weapon of war. He believed that the use of chemical weapons would bring a swift end to the conflict, but, as we all know, that was not the case. Now, I know what you're thinking, how could the same man who helped feed the world also be responsible for such devastation? Well, it's a complicated tale, full of ambition, patriotism, and the blind pursuit of progress. Haber's work on the extraction of nitrogen would go on to save countless lives, but his work on chemical warfare would also lead to untold suffering. As the war raged on, the use of poison gas became increasingly widespread, with both sides employing these deadly weapons in a desperate attempt to gain the upper hand. And, while it's impossible to know exactly how many lives were lost due to the use of chemical weapons, it's estimated that around 90,000 soldiers died from gas attacks during the First World War. The Haber process and its connection to the First World War is a classic example of how scientific advancements can have both positive and negative consequences. While the process revolutionized agriculture and allowed us to feed a rapidly growing population, it also provided the means for nations to wage war on a scale never before seen. So, what can we learn from this chapter in history? Well, for one, it serves as a reminder of the importance of considering the ethical implications of our scientific discoveries. We must always ask ourselves, just because we can do something, does that mean we should? As we continue to push the boundaries of human knowledge, we must remember the lessons of the past and strive to use our newfound powers for the betterment of all, rather than the destruction of the many. That's it for today's episode, Timeless Sagas fans. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the Haber process and its impact on the First World War. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more historical deep dives, and until next time, stay curious.